we just want to give some hot takes on the current season. I don't know why this is blinking, other than the fact that it's blinking. There's nothing here that's telling me what to do. Um, I guess more than a weapon is the missions that we're completing. So yeah, we're gonna go to the helm and pick up some bounties because it's called bounty hunting today. So yeah, there's a key over here I have to take care of. How do I feel about this arena, this seasonal arena? I hate it. I don't like it at all. It feels like I'm in a perpetual nightfall, or worse still, in a segmented portion of the raid where half your team has to go somewhere and the other half has to go otherwhere. Do I think that Bungie is trying to get people into the idea of the raid being the main activity of Destiny, and that, things like that? Yeah, I always do. I mean, traditionally, an author, a writer of any kind, a designer, is designing your experience. They are customizing the world around you and encouraging you to interact with it in the ways that they want you to. And that all this talk about sandbox and shit like that, it's fluff. It really is. Oh, excuse me a second. Alright. So let's see. Let's check tooltips because, well, there's nothing up there. Normally there's like a little informational thingy. Nothing around here. Oh man. I think today's reading materials or YouTube essays will focus around how you can really enjoy something and at the same time absolutely hate it. Let's see, do I have anything here that needs to be upgraded? No. Well, maybe. 200 kills, precision kills for me in Crucible. Right, of course. There she is. Oh, well, apparently I have a pretty well-rounded Ahmet anyway. Well, let's take a look and see what we got for bounties. What are the bounties? We're going to be doing ogres. We're going to be doing finishers. We're going to be doing stasis, and we're going to be doing hand cannons and sidearms. Can't say I'm not having fun. Alright, well, let's unload some of this shit so we don't really need it here. 76, 76. We don't need to do anymore. We don't want you. We don't want you. Oh, here, boo, no. I don't need this one, so I already have a better one. I guess that's good enough. Wow, look at all the fucking boots I got. Wait, 78. Yeah, never mind. Always take the rares because the legendaries are shards. You want to make sure you keep shards around. Still don't know if I'm going to do anything with the Stompies, so it's sitting there. I'm sure I'll get something for it eventually. 53. Oh, there's an 81. Yeah, until those numbers start going over 60, 65, I'm not even going to consider the seasonal armor for anything. I don't care if it ends up providing, you know, extra buffs for the materials, the consumables. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter to me. Sorry. Not a fan of this build. I don't think I'm going to do lasting impression, but I have to level it up, so it's in my inventory. I love this gun. This is a fun gun. I have these guys. Whoopsie. I did the wrong thing. I was going to do a compare and contrast. Let's see. Don't need that. There's my battle axe. Alright, so hand cannons and sidearms. I'm going to take the 7th Seraph Officer Revolver. And now that Seraph weapons are back in the list, I wonder if they're going to allow us to use Warmind Cell mods again. We'll find out. Let's take a look here. I like that build. Oh, I have it on Crucible kills. That's weird. Why would I do that? What do I care? Oh, God. Well, it looks like I have... Yeah, and I'm not feeling this. This is not... I've decided that this is not really doing anything for me. Seriously, it's just not. Why did I lose all my stats now? Oh, because I'm doing intellect here. Mobility and intellect. There we go. I went with this. That doesn't help it either. That does not help at all. Alright, so we want intellect. And then we want mobility. Yeah, I tried to do the 7th level resilience and it just didn't do anything for me. I died just as quickly in the arena as any other place, and even on non-arena activities it was not as good as I could have been. Okay, now having that, let's see about getting some of those Seraph cells. Let's see, become charged with life by collecting a Warmind cell. Collecting or destroying a Warmind cell creates a concussive blast that pushes enemies away. We don't really want that. Collecting a Warmind cell creates a burst of chaining arc energy around you. That's kind of cool. Warmind cell increases the chances that your next final blow with a Seraph weapon will create a Warmind cell. So we're going back to this. Yeah, I don't want to take a chance with that. Let's do this. I want the AoE around me. Now let's see. Now I have enough room for at least one more bump to that, but that's not really going to make a difference. Reduce all ability cooldowns each time you pick up an orb of power. Reduces melee cooldown. Okay, well, the ability cooldowns? Or do I want something with scavenger? Nah, we're going to do that. We're going to do an ability cooldown. And then the 1-up reduces melee cooldown each time you pick up an orb. I don't know how these interact with each other. We'll find out. We will find the fuck out. That's a 9. Let's see. Reduces incoming arc damage from combatants. That's only in PvE. Yeah, those wizards were really shredding my ass last night. I think we're capped out here. And we are good here. Okay, so we are maxed up. Maxi being the force. Yeah. Okay, so we got our sidearm and our hand cannons. I got a bow for some stupid reason. I don't know why I did that there. I think first we're going to go ahead and let's grab, our deep sight and run those through some lost sectors real fast. We're going to pop off to the tower to get some gunsmith calibrations because why not? If I'm going to be playing with weapons, I might as well go ahead and get those done. We finally got the Zavala Bounty Bright Dust farm done. I'm not sure if you guys have found out or not, have discovered this or not, but Mexican cocoa is the fucking best. So how do you pronounce that?
What do you need? Here you go. Not bad.
You know, I could have sworn I had made a trace rifle.
What cipher is this? This war is a complicated algorithm, to be certain. Hello, Guardian. Welcome. I must admit, Guardian, I'm very curious to see what you've got for me to crack open.
I think we're going to make a stop at the artifact. Let me get that out of the way. Because I didn't like timed payload last night. It was way too slow. So we're not going to do timed payload. We're going to switch it out to something else. And I'm going to upgrade this. We should have plenty of material for that. Yeah, we got enough. I know Adrenaline Junkie is a strictly inferior stat to timed payload, but until I get the levels I want, it's going to be what it is. And we're going to do with the, we're going to go with the, I don't want to do boss spec, let's do a major spec. Let's do that instead. Alright, and the next one, let's see, Trip Royal Canary, that's going to do season 1. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Pretty sure the Eclos weapons are only going to be available in legendary versions of the arena. I have yet to see anybody offer any information as to whether or not those are going to come out. I know I said I was going to go ahead. I don't think this is match made. Infiltrate a Seraph launch facility and reboot the auxiliary reactor. I'm pretty sure this has to be a solo. In which case, I'm probably not going to do it because I just don't have the patience. In fact, everything in me right now is just saying, fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not going to do it. It's not worth it. Yeah, I got nobody on, and I don't want to LFG.
Heidel's forces tried to secure this facility ahead of us, but they weren't able to make it past the towers. Keep out of sight.
When the Warmind is fully restored, we'll need this location to access the orbital station and its Warsat network.
I know. One step at a time.
Okay. playtime on this. So we're going there. I don't know what threat detection means. I get at a certain point you probably get murdered. I don't know. I don't think explosive payload is... Can you stealth past it? Nope. Because stealth doesn't exist in this game. I guess invisibility might have been okay. But probably not. Oh yeah, throw me in the fucking middle of everything, please. Oh, come on. Seriously? That'd be a dead drop.
All right, you're at the bunker entrance.
I know I said
what
fuck
internal
it, but
defenses are like.
whatever.
Stay alert.
Look at the state of this facility. It's an absolute travesty.
What the hell?
I've re-established level 1 security clearance. Opening the door for you, Guardian.
Time payload is strictly superior. I think I'm going to go ahead with just that. I'm going to go back to Dragonfly on the tarnished metal. I don't know where I'm going. I went the wrong way. Oh, this is good intel though. I love that how the word is infiltrate, and my Guardian doesn't have low light vision. Instead, he's got a fucking ghost that just beams a light bulb out there. Okay, so let's go this way. There we go. Threat
Power
detector.
situation down here is pretty bleak. Our enemies are harvesting arc energy from the reactor. You'll need to restore power to the inner doors to press forward. This place really is in rough shape, isn't it?
You should be able to reboot the main reactor up ahead. I think the facility will hold together.
You think?
Oh, I would love to have the whole thing just fucking blow up on me. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? And of course, usual glorious Bungie doesn't know how to fucking give his Guardians fucking heavy ammo. Because, I mean, it's not a first-person shooter. It's a resource management game, right? That's what it is. It's a resource management game. Fuck off. Yes, there's probably something big on the other side. Oh, fuck. It's gonna be resource management. Yeah. Explosive payload shit, dude. Yay, heavy ammo. Oh, it's gonna force me in. And he's immune, of course. So now I have to figure out how to fucking get him unimmune. These guys are just chattering in the background with no real dialogue to benefit me. It's another Sever mission. Honestly, I've thoroughly enjoyed the hideouts and whatever. The swinginess of Bungie's design is what irritates me. Season of the defeat combatants with finishers. I've had a few of those. I passed on. Stasis or damage final blows. God. Fuck. I am not having fun. Yeah, here we go. Back into it again.
Oh, I forgot this from Crew's field report. Stand in those pools of soulfire. The energy should let you bypass those hive shields.
Anybody for Tom Cruise's movie, Edge of Tomorrow? Live, Die, Repeat. Alright, well, let's see what Stasis does for me. There's gotta be some kind of little safe spot in the game. There's always a safe spot. Someplace you can go hide out for a little bit and defend a bit.
Stand in those pools of soulfire. The energy should let you bypass those hive shields.
Why is reload always so punishing to me? Come on, fuck off. Come on, fuck off. So we stay in the stink cloud, basically. And dipshit dies. This can be doable. If the reload goes faster. Rocket launchers are different now. I miss Class C Restoration. I fucking really do. I mean, I really do. It was such a great fucking mod. It did so much for so many. Where am I supposed to put this? Up my ass? Come on. Why do I get a feeling I'm gonna have to do this 5 more times?
The console should be activated now. It will allow you to restart the facility's auxiliary reactor.
Yay. Why do I have a ping over there? That means that there was something over there I could have done. Fuck you. So where's the chest? We don't get loot? Really? Okay, because at the end of the, oh, here we go. Nope, never mind. That was the thing I got trapped in. Because at the end of the, hideouts, there was a chest to pick up, a treasure to collect. I guess we're just doing the reboot? Huh. That's mediocre. Oh well. Not as hard as it seemed once I figured it out. It was hard to hear the characters. I guess we're done. More than a weapon. Speak to Anna Bray at the holo projector in the helm. This thing is still pinging. Oh, fuck. That's just a playlist. I don't know. Do I really want to do this?
I thought I understood what the traveler saw in me. But now, no. No, that's his memory. I've never been to the Black Garden.
That was strange. I always love it when the waypoints kind of bounce around a little bit because they can't figure out what the fuck is going on. Always so much confidence building you can do in this game.
2 submine cores in the bag, and launch pod scouted. So, we're making progress. Ikora officially wants us wrangling the situation. She'd like Osiris in a hands-off role, but he's watching Clovis like a judgmental hawk. It's kind of adorable, actually, and I'm here for it. We got lucky, touching down on Europa when we did. Rasputin could have predicted this, maybe even prevented it. If Xivu Arath acts on the witness's orders and uses the Warsat network against us,
We're fucked.
it doesn't even need full power to cause an extinction-level event. We're making progress. Just keep saying it, Anna. Repeat it until it is real. You too, Guardian. We're gonna manifest this together.
Oh god, really? You're gonna fall into that trope? This game so quickly outdates itself. Dates itself so fucking much. It's bad enough with the fucking, pop culture memes and emotes. This right here, gonna manifest this. This is, okay. Back in the 20s, the 1820s, when spiritualism and Egyptology started to really kind of seep into Western culture, it's a concept that's been around for generations. It's as old as human religion, believe it or not, manifesting things. It comes down to how you present yourself into the situation. Instead of saying, I should go get this, or I want to acquire this title, you say, I am going to get this title. First, I'm going to have to do these activities. Don't say I'm going to have to do these activities. Say, first, I'm going to do these activities. Then I'm going to get that title. That's what the whole process of manifesting is. And like I said, it got really, really popular in modern culture around the 70s and 80s, about the time that the New Age fad hit the market, and people were opening up tarot and crystal shops and head shops. Tarot has been a part of my family on my dad's side for a very long time. And I know how to read. And I don't read in the so-called traditional sense. My reads are very interpretive, they are very intuitive, and sometimes very creepily accurate. Mostly it's about directing your mind towards the thing that should be addressed, directing your mind towards the things that are going to be addressed, as opposed to the things that you're desiring. And that's what manifesting is all about. It's about presenting yourself to the situation in such a way as that you take responsibility and accountability. Because here's the big problem that we have throughout all the ages. Everybody is okay with taking responsibility, and everybody wants to have control and power. They want to be in charge. But nobody wants accountability. And there's a big reason. There's a big difference between having responsibility and having accountability. For instance, when I used to be a line cook and I worked the night shift, the graveyard to the morning crew, I had the responsibility of maintaining my crew's efficiency and getting the bar rush taken care of, preparing the kitchen for the morning rush before my shift ended. I had responsibility for that. But if anything was wrong, I had accountability for it as well. You see what I'm saying? If, for instance, the salad bar wasn't prepped for, the bar rush, if, for instance, there wasn't enough sliced bread on the line for a toast to go off for the servers to make toast for the customers, I was responsible for making sure there was bread on the line for the servers to make toast. And if there wasn't, I was accountable for it. And that's the big difference between responsibility and accountability. You can be responsible for all kinds of fucking shit, but when something goes wrong, you want somebody else to be accountable for it. That's not how you lead. That's not how you function in a team. Everybody has to have a measure of accountability, and everybody needs to be held accountable for the actions of the team. That's part of the manifesting thing. You have to have accountability for your actions. If you want to manifest something, that you're going to manifest something, you need to be accountable for anything that goes sideways in that process. And that's the thing, is that you don't have goals, you have processes, and it's a long conversation. You can find better people who could talk about it more clearly on YouTube. But in the meantime, more than a weapon. I wish this game would fucking nuke the system. It would be so awesome if there was like a branching narrative timeline, whereas like if you didn't do a certain thing, shit would go down.
Of course, Rasputin changed the launch codes. That blasted paranoid machine. I never understood Anastasia's obsession with teaching the war mind independent thought. That only made it more difficult to control. No matter. I will find the new launch codes eventually. But the station will prove useless if we do not rebuild Rasputin first. Even with the Malahayati submind reintegrated into its AI core, the war mind is incomplete. We must find another source of data. I will put my mind to the task. In the meantime, and do try to minimize the damage to the surrounding equipment. It is still Greytech property after all.
You know what's amazing is that I could sit here and fucking unload with a weapon, and there'd be nothing happening. There'd be nothing happening. Okay, so we finally got Blinkies taken care of. That was a lot of shit. Okay. Oh god, the lore tabs. I don't even read this crap half the time. Anything else? Okay, I don't know why this is still pinging. You know what? I'm just going to get desensitized to that. Not kidding. I really am. I'm just going to listen to the message on the radio. Radio? On the radio. That's the radio? Doesn't say radio.
Working late.
Aren't you?
Zane wants to know if you'd like some tea, coffee, whatever it is.
Huh?
I used to say the same thing. How thoughtful. Thank you, Zane. Except I never looked up. Not once. My eyes were on my fingers, stained with ink. The smudges on the margins of my work. I cared more about my findings than the tea cooling beside me. Or the feelings of the man who made it. You're not listening.
I am listening.
Then listen well. Your work will outlive you. The people around you might not. One day you're going to wake up, assuming you even slept at all, and realize that the world is a very different place than the last time you remembered to look at it. You will abruptly, viscerally regret the absence of something as small as a single cup of tea. So I ask you again, what would you like to drink?
Oolong. With a spot of honey.
A spot of honey. Why am I not surprised?
Yes, it's very sweet. You know what's so funny? And it might be because I'm just that kind of a slacker, but even when I was buried in my studies and my work, my tasks, I never, ever shooed off, ignored, or was oblivious to the people who were coming up to check on me, or wanting to engage in what I was doing, or wanting to encourage me to take a break. I've always been very, very keenly aware of those around me. and how brief the time we have together. That being said, I'm sitting here playing a video game instead. Anyway, Guardians, have fun, but try not to do it alone.